lightning. Greetings, people. 'Tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. You will understand while I was singing that shortly. In the meantime, we're back here at Rabanastre. We are at the Muthru Bazaar. I want to obtain our rewards for becoming a High Guardian. So let's talk to the Clan Provisioner, and let's see what he sells. He is selling the magic spell reverse. We definitely want to get that. This is going to be essential in some upcoming hunts. Cause healing and damage to have opposite effect on one foe. So yeah, essentially when you use it on an enemy, it reverses it so that all of your damage output to them will actually heal them, but any healing you would do to them would actually damage them, which is largely inefficient. However, you can use it on your characters as well, and it will have the same effect, meaning that any damage they take from their enemies will heal them. Trick is making sure you don't accidentally cast like Kiraja or something like that, because that would desecrate that character. A very useful thing to have. And let's go ahead and talk to Mons Blanc. Kupopo, you're a knight of the round already? You've been burning the midnight oil, Kupo. Clan Centurio knows how to treat its hardworking members, Kupo. Here's a reward for your accomplishment. Well, I got 2 mega elixirs and 3 teleport stones. Excellent. Here you defeated the Humbaba Mistin. Impressive, Kupo. The Fallen of Nabodi send you this with their compliments. How are they sending me anything if they're, you know, fallen? For bravely ridding our home of the creatures that had profaned it. Well, I got 2100 gil. Here you defeated the Fury. Impressive, Kupo. The Fallen of Nabodi send you this with their compliments. For bravely ridding our home of the creatures that had profaned it. 2100 gil again, and some Bacchus wine. And that's it. Okay. And there's no new hunts or anything like that. Okay, so that's all taken care of. And by the way, those dudes that commissioned us to go get the medallions, they're nowhere to be seen. So I don't think, it's not, yeah, you can't really like, go back and talk to them, I guess. No, you can't. All right, well, I took care of that. Now I'm going to head to Nalbina, because I'm sure you guys have noticed at this point, but like we've completed a bunch of hunts in Nalbina over the last several videos, and we have not reported a single one of them. Why is that? You absolutely could have, and it wouldn't have changed literally anything. I just wanted to do it all at once, just for the sake of making a video out of it. So let's go ahead and grab the straw real quick and head on over to Nalbina Fortress. Yep. I'll just skip that. Actually, the first person I'll report to is actually here in the aerodrome. And it's this lady right here, Zamadria. We fought the carrot for her. You've given my precious little carrot a rest. Imagine my surprise when I learned she was a Marlborough. My husband and I married in the passion of youth, you see. But as the years wore on, the passion wore out. Yeah, he got old, didn't he? It happens. When he was sent to Nalbina, I found Carrot and brought her home to raise her. My husband, though, he worries a great deal about keeping up appearances. I didn't know how he would react to my little pet. So I think half of her wanted to escape, and now look what's become of the poor dear. Why, look! I do believe that's Jovy! Jovy! Bon Jovi? That now you see why I was singing at the beginning, yeah. No, we actually met this guy earlier. I forget what he said. He said something about his hero died or something like that. My lady Zamadria, is something amiss? Have you seen your husband yet? Or is it about this carrot, or is this about Carrot? My husband is the same as he ever was. Old. But this young man has solved my difficulties with Carrot. Oh. Okay. I wonder what's gotten into Jovy. He's a dear, sweet fellow, you know. He's from Rabanastre, but he speaks with me in Arcadian as though we were fast friends. Well, I'm from Rabanastre, and he didn't want to talk to me about nothing. I fear I may be known as Madame Marlborough in Arcades for some time to come, but at least I can know I can raise a proper monster, eh? In fact, I've given some thought to opening a pet bouquet of sorts. I cannot talk. There is no shortage of unwanted monsters walking Arcades byways. Yeah, you leave the unwanted monsters to the professionals. I shall take in the poor dears and raise them as my own. My husband is not even in Arcades, so it shouldn't bother him overmuch. Well now, never let it be said I do not show gratitude to those who help me. Here is your reward, dear. Alright, well I got 5,200 gil, some stink bombs, and some putrid liquid. Okay, well, that's all we can get from her. Alright, well, that was one down. There's like 5 more to go. Which way do I go? I always get lost in these aerodromes. There's only like a few ways you can go, but I always get lost in them. We're not gonna do much in this video, by the way. We're going to get, everything sorted out here in Nalbina. Then we're gonna do a little something in another area that shouldn't take too long, and then that'll be done. This is Barong. I forget what I killed for him. I'm sure he'll say it. Oh ho, you've slain Goliath! Oh, that's right, yeah. Tell me everything about it and don't leave out a thing. Well, it's quite simple, really. I swung my slingshot around, hit him with a rock in the head, and... Ah, yes, amazing! I've not seen or heard the like! Ah, Jovy, what timing? Listen to this. Oh, Jovy again. Hey, guy. Yes, Master Barong, what is it? More news of your secret bestiary? No need to be sarcastic, Jovy, but yes, it's about the bestiary. I finally added that page on Goliath. Oh, let me see your scrapbook. Incredible, no? He's the one who helped me gather the information I needed. Your plan to use hunters worked perfectly. Plan to use hunters? and he ran off again. I'll never understand that, Jovy. Well, I'll show him the bestiary later, I suppose. I never thought I'd see such rare beasts grace the pages of my bestiary. I couldn't be happier. Thanks! 3,600 gil, another Save the Queen sword, and Einhergerium. I don't know how you say that. So, man, maybe hold off on buying the Save the Queen sword until you get that. But actually, no, it's fine. I'll actually give that Save the Queen sword to, like, Pinello. Sometimes, not all the time, but I will sometimes because, you know, it's better attack, but actually, no. Wow, it's actually not better attack power. I thought it would be. Maybe I should just keep her on the, what do you call it? Huh. Interesting. I thought it would be better attack power. That's why I went ahead and just got her that license for that Esper. I forget which Esper it was. Well, it's okay. There really was not much benefit to giving it to anybody else. Vaughn would have gotten like a Battle Lord increase or something like that. I don't remember. And Pinello did get some HP increases, so there you go. And let's talk to old Morgan over here. You've done it. You've stopped the Roblin. I was afraid to tell you before, but the Roblin was made by my son. When I heard its description, I knew it could be no other. Offer context. My son died 2 years ago in the war. Without its master, the Roblin must have begun its rampage in the ruins of Nabodis. No. I mean, like, what do you mean he made the Roblin? What, did he just, like, was bored one day and pieced together a stone monster or something? Like, how did he do that? Like, there was no context to that. Hey there, Jovy. Ah, man, this guy's really getting around. Ah, Morgan, what is it? Made any progress on that golem hunt of yours? An astute guess, but more than progress. The hunt is finished thanks to this boy. You're still young yourself, Jovy. Isn't it high time you... Yeah, do your little thing where you snort and run off. I'm starting to be able to predict it now. Wouldn't even let me finish my sentence. Good of him to take an interest in the troubles of an old man, but he can be an odd one, that Jovy. But it's to you I owe my thanks, and a bounty, I believe. Here you go, boy. Thank you. Alright, well, 3,100 gil, a giant's helmet, and some mithril. Huh. Yeah, no context is given about that, yeah, there's Jovy right now. Does he say anything? I still may be new, but I'm a real good worker now, I is. I never said you weren't. You seem to be bothered about something. Yeah, they don't offer any context about that. He's like, oh yeah, my son made the golem. Okay, give me some context about that. Like, how did he do that? And why did he do that? I never noticed that line. Whatever, let's talk to this guy, Barreau. I already heard from one of the caravans come in before you. Sounds like you made short work of that, Atomos. Yeah, that was like ages ago, dude. I defeated that hunt so long ago. The caravan shouldn't have any trouble bringing supplies through the mountains now. You've my thanks, boy. Hey there, Jovy. Hey, bud.
You're grinning ear to ear, bro. What's this hubbub about?
This here boy did for that Atomos, who said there were no heroes in Nalbina. I can't even talk. Was it something I said? No, Jovy's been in that kind of mood today. He's been snorting and running off. Sorry, didn't mean to keep you so long. Thanks again for taking care of that Atomos for me. Here's your bounty, boy. You've earned every gil. Alright, well we got 1800 gil, a Gaia rod, and some platinum shield. The rewards are getting less and less because these are older hunts, you see. But, you know, money is money. And I do believe the last one, it should have been 5 of them altogether. And I do believe the last one is this guy. Yeah, Popol. This one's fairly recent, I think. You're back! Thank you so much for helping me. I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. I fell asleep. The death scythe was there, as always, but then it just vanished. I knew then that you had killed it. Ah, to be awake again. When you're haunted by a death scythe, you're never really awake. Before the war, me and a friend of mine had a smithy, but he's gone now. Who knows? Maybe it's time I gave that another try. Okay, that was random. That had nothing to do with what we talked about. Unless the death scythe was the guy that the smithy, like, he's the ghost of the smithy, maybe? I don't know. Well, if it isn't Jovy. Jovy, over here.
What do you want, Popo? If you're still trying to get rid of that cursed axe of yours, I'm not interested.
The cursed axe is cursed no more. This fellow killed that spirit that had been haunting me. Well, that's Jovy for you. Yeah, I'm beginning to notice. I can never thank you enough. You saved me from a fate worse than, well, a deadly fate at any rate. Thank you. All right, 2,800 gil, a high ether, 2 high ethers, and a soul of Thamasa. Okay. Excellent. Well, there are, like I said, there are 5 hunts total in Nalbina, and each of them end with Jovy coming up to talk to the client, and then running off and snorting. And that's why I waited to turn all these in, because you can do this throughout the game as you go. It changes nothing, but I just wanted to show all of the interactions with Jovy. Bam, 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 bam. Once you have gotten all 5, though, go speak to Jovy. Okay. What his problem is. Jovy, what's up? Tell me what's going on.
You know what? You're my new hero.
Oh yeah? Is that why you've been snorting and running away from me every single time? You've done that like 5 times, bro.
You know what? 4 years ago in Rabanastre, I got accused of stealing, but I didn't steal nothing, honest.
I never said you did.
The chap what saved me back then, he's my original hero. My original hero, he had just lost his parents. Sad, huh? But he was still looking for his younger brother. Nice guy. But my hero, he got wrapped up in that business with King Ramanas's assassination, and he's gone now. Boo-wee! I lost the strength to go on, but 2 years passed and I got to thinking, I'd like to see this place where my hero passed away. See? Here. But when I got here, they thought I was a stonemason and put me to labor in.
Well, you do kind of look like one.
But you know, I made a lot of friends here. Oh, they're really nice, and they tell great stories. One day I realized that the guy who always goes to hunt the marks my friends post, he's you. Seeing you out there, bagging all those marks, well, it inspired me. You're my new hero. Boo! By the time you finish your journey, I hope to have the repairs to the fortress done and be back in Rabanastre. When times get rough, just remember, you're all Nalbina's hero.
All right. You get an elixir and a knot of rust.
Well, back to work.
He's gone.
Hey, hero. You know you look a bit like the original hero, but you're much better, don't worry. Okay, you get out there and do your hero things. I'll be here doing my, work things.
Well, they don't directly say it, but, his hero was Rex. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, yeah. So, yeah, Yeah, I got nothing else to say about that. His hero was Rex. Okay. Let me go ahead. I meant to do this off camera, but I'll go ahead and sell all of my excess stuff. Still not gonna sell those black orbs. I'll be using them before too long. But just look at some of the stuff I've accumulated in the past few videos. So this is not much, but yeah, look at all those dark crystals that I accumulated. 5 digits worth of cash. I mean, and that last phase stone. Those blood darkened bones, they sell for a good bit. The ancient bones. That stuff. The soul of Thamasa. Yeah, good stuff. And some new bizarre goods that I probably don't even care about. I may check out those some of the bizarre stuff later. Anyway, I've finished my business here in Nalbina. Now I'm going to. Actually, I don't think I can fly to where I want to go. Yeah, I don't think I can fly to where I want to go. I think I got to use a teleport crystal, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Nalbina Fortress. That's probably the last time we'll be coming through here. I don't think we have any more business here. We've done all the hunts here. I've got everybody's gambits turned off right now. I made some major gambit changes, and I don't want them doing things right now. We are going to take a visit to... And you know what, we're gonna make a backup save in case this goes awry. Because it very much might. There we go. Let's teleport to the Still Shrine of Miriam. There's a little something we can do here. And like I said, my gambits are turned off. I'll turn them on in a minute once I show you what we're gonna do. But let's just let's go through this area. What do I need to be wearing? This is fine for now. These old enemies here that can do nothing to me. Oh, come on, kill him. Now, the problem with having my gambits turned off is I have to manually target everything, so like, these guys here, I actually need to kill them. Because they're kind of mean. The Reaper Mage and the Reaper Claws. So they can't hurt me too much. Okay, and then kill that guy. I've also made sure to use a Dispel and Dispelga on everybody to get rid of oh, where? Hello. To get rid of Bubble. I don't want anybody with Bubble right now. Alright, do you remember way back in the day, after we finished our business with the Grand Kiltus Anastasis, we talked to an optional dude, and he gave us a Stone of the Condemner. And if you examine this waystone, if you say touch the device, it gives you the option. The Stone of the Condemner reacts to the device. Can you use it or not? I've been avoiding it. We came back here earlier, I forget when, and I said let's not use it. Let's go ahead and use it. Don't do this if you're not at a decent level. Ow. So now we're in a completely new part. This is the Throne of the Veiled Gods. We're in a completely different part of the Steel Shrine that we've never been in before. Now let's quickly go ahead, well no, we don't have quickly, but let's just go ahead and do a Kiraja on everybody, because that is going to be, well, there it is. I was like, where's my Kiraja? Yeah, let's go ahead and do a Kiraja. Alright, let me go over my Gambit setup real quick. Actually, no. First off, let's go ahead and do, items. I think, for right now, we're gonna have everybody wear... Well, not everybody, because I only have 2 of them. I want sashes on our guys. Unfortunately, sash is something that you can't buy in excess, at least not in this version. I think in the original PS2 you could. So I'm just gonna give one to Bosch, and I'll give the other one to, Ash. They protect against slow. That'll be nice. And Pinello is just going to have to rough it. She can do... What can she do? I mean, I could give her Hermes Sandals, which give her auto haste, but that will not stop a actual sash from hitting. So that's kind of annoying. What should I give her? We'll give her... I really got nothing for her. Well, I'll just take the tippet off for now. I'll want to give her things. I just don't remember what they are at the moment. Now let's go over gambits. So, basically everybody has the following gambits set up. When an ally status is KO'd, so when an ally gets KO'd, somebody uses a Phoenix down. We need that top priority. When the HP of yourself dips below 70%, we'll use X potions. And I have the stop gambits enabled because I'd already had them set up. I don't remember if stop is a thing we run into here. But yeah, basically, you know, just make sure that we have these 2 set up. Phoenix Downs and X potions. That's gonna be handy. We can't rely on magic. Now, I have Bosch set up to attack the enemy with the highest max HP, and I have the girls set up to attack the foe with the lowest max HP. Having said that, let's make sure everybody is fully healed up. We will, this will probably be the only time we'll be able to do this, but we'll go ahead and set up some protect gambits. Not gambits, just protect. We'll go ahead and set this up, and then let's see. I will set up bravery. I think that'll be a good thing to do. Yeah. Okay. And then you just do that, and then you do time magic. Haste. Oh, you were supposed to do haste on yourself, Pinello. Oops. That's fine, we'll get it done now. When this stuff inevitably wears off, I won't really have a way of reestablishing it. Alright, that's all. Did I get everybody? Just about. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's go through this door, the ancient door, and let's see what awaits us. Hello there. How are you, friend? Oh, well, it's playing Esper music. Do not underestimate this fight. This fight will buy you if you don't know what you're doing. A magic field falls over the party. Characters cannot use magics. Yeah, so we can't even use any magic, which is why I have those gambits set up for healing and reviving the way I do, and why we buffed up beforehand. So the very first thing we have to do... Who is this, you ask? It is Zero Miss! Dun dun dun! Yes, final boss from Final Fantasy IV. Nice. He does have some buffs on him that I want to get rid of. Thankfully, I have an abundance of Dispel motes, so I'll go ahead and use those, get all the stuff off of him. Now, the thing that makes this battle so... Oh, crap, I need to turn on my gambits. The thing that makes this battle so difficult is not so much Zero Miss, but the fact that we have all of these Dark Lords popping up out of the ground. They are going to piss you off, and you'll get so... They will endlessly spawn, and you will get overwhelmed. So for that reason, I have Bosch set to attack only Zero Miss. He's going to focus his attack on Zero Miss, while the girls kind of deal with the Dark Lords. And right now, it looks like we're using a Toxify, so I will attempt to change accessories to fit the situation, but I seriously wonder if I'll be able to keep up. Let's go to Tourmaline Rings. I probably should just keep, what's her name with the Tourmaline Ring all the time. And maybe I should have set up Poison Gambits. We need to keep a very close eye on what's happening on screen. And the nice thing about the girls is once they have killed enough Dark Lords, then they'll continue to attack. Zero Miss, you see. But more Dark Lords will pop up, don't you worry. Okay, now he's gonna cast Stop. We don't want that. So, I mean, I have the Gambits to deal with it, but I really just don't want to waste time. So let's just go ahead and give everybody Power Armlets for now. Stop is single targeting, but I have no idea who he's gonna hit. Probably Bosch. And he has this Piercing Revisha attack, which can actually kill you. And this is the reason why I don't have, like, Bubble. It does more damage, like, if you have Bubble. Now, okay, now here's X Potions kicking in. Now, he unfortunately casts Haste on himself. There's not a whole lot I could do about that, except maybe drop another Dispel mode on him, which I may do. Yeah, I'll probably wait till he gets other buffs set up, if he gets other buffs set up. Yeah, just keep attacking. I had my Gambits previously set to HP plus 80%, or HP less than 80% to do the X Potions, but then my characters were stopping to do X Potions every 5 seconds and wouldn't even attack. This guy's... We've got him almost down. He's gonna do Greater Barrier. Okay, yeah, so he does all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get another Dispel mode. If need be, I will if it gets to be too much, and we just get overrun with, like, Dark Lords, what I will do is I will use a Scathe mote, because that'll hit everybody. And for fairly good damage. Okay, we're already wearing Tourmaline Rings. Yeah, keep using Toxify. I don't care about that. I'm surprised he hasn't used Sloga. That's the one he typically uses the most. Okay. Yeah, no, we're still good. Seems like we're not doing a lot of damage. Bravery must have worn off, so I'll go ahead and give just Bosch, a Domain Calvados, or however you say it, just so he can have Bravery on him. That does do Bravery, right? Yeah, it does Bravery. Yeah, you keep using that. Okay, see, now we're unfortunately wasting time healing and we're not attacking. Not that healing is oh crap. Deal with that. I was about to get pissed off. Where's my Power Armlet? There we go. Aha! Oh, nope. There we go. How many of these guys are there? There's a bunch of them. Oh boy. And yeah, you're gonna use a lot of X Potions. That's just the way it is. Like I said, Stop is only one person, so that's nice. But I'm gonna get hit with poison if I'm not careful. Because I feel like somebody else is casting Tourmaline Ring. Uh-oh. Did anybody get disabled? No, that was an enemy that got disabled. Oh, hey, come on. We've almost got him. We've almost got him. Attack. Attack. Oh, we're too busy healing. You know, just attack. I don't care. Oh, man. Just keep attacking. You've almost got him. We got him! Yay! Somebody got disabled, though. It might have been an enemy. Alright, we killed Zero Miss again from Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, we've taken out Chaos, the Emperor, or rather Empress, X-Death, and now Zero Miss. Nice. I love the references they have to previous bosses. You obtained the Esper, Zero Miss, the Condemner. Nice. Alright, now are all those enemies still gonna be there, or are they gone? No, they're gone. Alright. Though I think if you leave this area and come back, you may have to leave the area altogether, like leave the Still Shrine and come back. All of those, what do you call it? Like, you can come back in here and then battle just about endless amounts of Dark Lords if you want to. But now that we have magic back, we can go ahead and set up, or restore our gamuts back to the way they used to be. Yeah, that one is tricky because you can't use magic to do your healing. And like, I could have used, for example, I could have used reverse to, you know, kind of cheese the battle a little bit there, but then it's like, that only works for a little bit. Eventually reverse will wear off, and I have no way of recasting it except for using reverse motes, which I did have. But that was good. That was good. That battle always gives me trouble, but that was a good, I meant to do that. There we go. I'll do other stuff with my gambits later. And let's turn on the bubble gambits back on, as well as the float. Excellent. And I don't think there's anything in here. Like, there's no treasure or anything. Alright. So let's just get out of here. Oh, let me go ahead and, check out the license for Zero Miss. So, for Vaughn, Adel, or Sheer, which are techniques that I care nothing about, so probably won't even mess with them. For Balthier, Makara, which is something I don't care about, and that's about it. For Fran... nothing. For Bosch, magic potency, which is not bad for him because katanas are magic base, so there you go. Heavy armor that is obsolete. Yeah, screw it, we'll give it to Bosch. I'll never use the Esper. There you go. Now, to get back to normal territory, you touch the Waystone again, and I'll explain how this works. You touch the Waystone, right? And you will return to this point in the Still Shrine, which is familiar. You touch it a second time, sure those Reaper claws will be back. You return here, so there you go. Now, basically from here on out, if I ever touch that waystone again, the first time it will take me, like if I want to go back to this area here, this normal area, I have to touch this waystone twice, because if I touch this, it'll take me to where we just were, where the Throne of the Veiled Gods, where we fought Zero Miss. Then I would have to touch it a second time to get back to that other area. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and get that done. Take out Zero Miss. That's a slightly annoying Esper that I've been putting off for some time. We're getting them done. I don't remember how many Espers I have, but we're getting them done. So that's gonna do it for this video. In the next video, we'll come up with something else to do, I guess. I'm sure it'll be annoying, and I can hardly wait. So thank you all so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Peaces!